Central Arkansas, Scottie Pippen. At guard, 6'6", Michael Jordan.
When the Dobermans are turned loose by Chicago, I'm afraid.
Day of the season that he feels is going to help them have some kind of experience in terms of playing under pressure.
Trying to get an offensive team in there that can put a lot of points on the board. Small team
are working properly over the other basket. And the outside shot won't drop for Shaw. Only playoff experience in any start. Michael Jordan turning it in.
He used to guarding point guards most of his.
And Jordan spears the rebound. We've played over a minute, no score. Chicago in a hurry. Breaks the ice. Well, Glenn Rice long. And Jordan another rebound. And again, the Bulls looking to. On the rebound, a loose ball foul whistle against Pippen. Long missing. And Jordan ahead to Pippen. John Paxson with 10 on the shot clock. Michael Jordan over Rice. The ball out of bounds. It belongs to Miami.
I thought that Kevin.
Scottie Pippen against Rice, and he is fouled. Glenn Rice on the foul.
Only because it's their top scorer. It's their interior leader. He had a game against Orlando to get this team into the playoffs where he almost single-handedly carried them on their backs. He had looked in the mirror the night before.
Scottie Pippen around a Cartwright screen. Cycli switches out. The Bulls punch into the mismatch. Cartwright over Rice. So the perimeter looking inside and finding Jordan out front.
Problems. He can score inside. He's got the quick turnaround off the glass. Let's go outside.
Super pass by Cartwright. Jordan missed, but drew the foul. He'll shoot two after this timeout. 6:51 left to go in the opening quarter.
They're going to do that, and they're here to stay for the duration.
Kevin Lockery has made a major decision here at this point. With two fouls, he's leaving Rice in the game. With 6:51 left in the quarter. Another, he can bring the Bulls to within one.
Well, you know, there's a couple. That one is you want to get them out immediately, and then you can get them back in the second quarter, and then reach down to Cockett. He's got such strong wrist. Shot it with the ball over his head. It's like a volleyball tap.
Here's Jordan on the pirouette, and Cartwright is open. 6 of those points from Brian Shaw. Cartwright finds Pippen, but
one of the things Kevin Lockery told us at the shoot-around was he wasn't going to improve his stats in every category.
Smith off the drive and a foul. Scottie Pippen with his second. Let's see how Phil Jackson plays it. A start by the defending champs. Jordan the steal. Paxson ahead to Pippen. Blow and pass Rice. Pippen. Blow and pass Rice.
That you do against the Chicago Bulls that is not predictable, the better off you're going to be.
Jordan's and the Heat back to a sober Pippen. And dancing on the dribble.
I'm really surprised they don't give Scottie Pippen the ball, clear out for him, and let him take Glenn Rice off the dribble. Give Scottie Pippen the ball, clear out for him, and let him take Glenn Rice off the dribble.
It was Jordan over Shaw instead, and Jordan has 6.
Take it to him.
Kevin Lockery takes time with a little over 3 minutes left in the...
And their reputation. There's Michael stepping around, getting the steal. Ball's out to John Paxson, pushed up, nice easy transition basket. Why it happened.
Opening night elsewhere in the... Who's in for Pippen, plays it ahead to Jordan. Inside it's Rice against Paxson, Jordan the block. Inside it's Rice against Paxson, Jordan the blocker, knowing that Rice wanted to post.
Well, this is going to be the next step up for Glenn Rice. He's going to have to learn to read the double teams.
Right drops it for Jordan. Jordan against Smith. Loose ball to Jordan. Jordan off the drive. Jordan off the drive. 8 points for him, a 2-point Miami lead. Near the bottom. Their first 3 years in the league, but this year they rank very high in team free throws. Right open, right back to Jordan. And the rebound to Jordan. He's going to run out. And he's going to run out.
Well, I'd like to see Kevin Edwards show a little more patience. Predictable. Let that guy shoot a little bit if you want.
It was Rice over Hansen. Now Chicago looking 2 for 1, and Jordan zigs and zags. Now Chicago looking 2 for 1, and Jordan zigs and zags.
I look for Kevin to get a timeout pretty quick here.
No.
He's come back off a knee surgery, the death of his mother. He's had a difficult rookie year.
Pippen, who's back in, playing with 2 fouls, is guarded by Keith Askins. Off the cut, Pippen score the goal. Foul.
Oh, my. Foul here. But the way he holds his arm in, watch this.
Second quarter there.
Yeah, it's kind of a pointless series, isn't it?
They may...
Indeed.
Scottie Pippen to Jordan in the post against Kevin Edwards and company.
Advantage of the size of Allen coming over on the double team. He smells it coming, see it, and he smells it coming, see it, and he smells it coming, see it, and he turns and fades towards the baseline, negating the 7'1" size. That's instinctual. It's brilliant.
He's got 14 points in the contest, 34%. Miami, 34%. Not intimidated in the least. Michael Jordan for the top, 34%. In the least, Michael Jordan for the tonight's game. We will be selecting the Budweiser player of the game.
There's that size on the double team.
Pippen right back into green. That's about their shot. Missed steal by Edwards. Jordan after the fake. Armstrong guarded by Bimbo Coles, who has come in. Jordan off the drive, a punch into Grant again.
See, what Grant is. This trade Grant takes the role of being the person that sits in the third chair.
The Bulls in Chicago. And why not? Michael Jordan back for the Bulls. And
Inside, if the smaller guy doesn't go for the steal and he settles in behind or gets on the high or low side, you end up giving up a three-pointer. So it's a pretty good.
Against Livingston, and there's Rice open. But you talked before the game, Dick, when we were standing out on the floor, you said... Jordan,
as we see Glenn Rice go up in.
Michael, quick move to the hoop and finishes. Michael, quick move to the hoop and finishes. Pippen the steal. 18 points. And Jordan. And now the Bulls have their blade.
I mean, if there was a force meter on.
This is the 20. Chicago Stadium. 4-point lead. 4:46 left to go in the first half.
Well, the Dobermans are being sent out to go to work. And that's what causes this kind of easy basket. Look at the force of that little help as it bounced off of Michael's shoulder. But he was
saying do a lot of three-point shooting out of it. Here's Jordan.
Wow! Everyone in this arena fell back. You did, I did. The whole score game. He says, get out of my way. Oh, my Lord. Game early. Was there good transition defense? The fact that the stepping it up.
Paxson looking for Jordan. He's on fire. Jordan knocked it away. It's out of bounds to Miami with 15 to shoot. Everything now the Bulls are contesting. That's from 20. Rimming no, and Pippen controls the rebound. Scottie Pippen under to Grant. 10 on the shot clock. Jordan against Rice.
This will be his third foul unless he lets him go.
It's out of bounds. Last touch.
Sometimes a player just has to take his entire team on his own talented broad shoulders. Look at this finish. Knew that the team was that he needed baskets and they needed inspiration. He provided.
Michael Jordan with 12 points in the first quarter, 11. Now Jordan from just inside of 3-5. And now it's Jordan again. He's in for an Astro-like performance. He's got
might add all the other
rimming though, and Scottie Pippen the rebound with 10 seconds left.
Well matched up now.
Pippen driving hard to the hoop.
You got to make him take the jump shot.
And at the half, the Bulls have their biggest lead at 7. And Chicago Stadium loves it.
And you know what you're going to do when Michael Jordan is wide open. 20-footer all net.
That's the same.
Pippen coming down right to the airman, and he takes off just to show everybody, I'm right here. I love that.
So far in 6 attempts, the Bulls have yet to attempt one. And when we began,
he was in. They're going right at him right now.
With Michael Jordan and Pippen the rebound.
You know, I'm a little surprised. Ronnie Cycling gets the ball in the post, and all he's done is look to pass the ball back out. Hasn't expressed himself inside like he should.
That guy has himself on occasion. 29 points for Jordan.
Decided enough is enough. I'm taking over 27 big ones in the first half.
Scottie Pippen left it short. The shot clock at 8. Jordan against Brian Shaw. Hangs the shot up there a couple days ago. He had it stepped on in practice. So while that is not a serious injury, it does create extreme pain.
Well, you know, someone was talking to me before the game, and they said, oh, nice move.
He said 31 points for Jordan.
That isn't what they said. But what's happening is the passing lanes are being taken away, and that's why Michael Jordan is able to get in so close to the basket. Get up in the air, have a cup of tea, 2 lumps of sugar, please, and I'll just put the ball in the basket while I'm there.
And Brian Shaw gets assessed his 4th personal foul.
Threes for spacing. As they're having trouble with the press.
Pippen to Jordan. It's a 10-point shot. Feeling some heat. Jordan Knuckley left it short. Look at Jordan snap at that rebound. Hence the expression that Johnny Bach uses, turning loose the door of their game going.
Well, I'm afraid that swagger has turned to dagger.
Oh, cut right.
Steve Smith showing a great deal of poise and cool for a rookie.
And now it's Brian Shaw knocking Jordan's pass away with 16 to shoot. Chicago to inbound. Jordan against Shaw. Paxson over the Pippen pick. Alley-oop for Jordan. Michael inside on Shaw.
Made only 17 threes in his first year. This year he made 150.
Grant guarded by Cycling. Now it's Jordan against Smith. Rimming good. Jordan with 36.
He's got them all.
Quite as much like him as Harvey Grant. Now Jordan feeds Paxson. It's a 2. Oh, one round move to Cycling. Pippen the block, but a foul.
Now, Chicago really has not solved that high pick and roll. Design on what to do. Bill Cartwright moves over, and that's why you see Ronnie Cycling free inside.
Let's get to Pippen. Pippen through traffic. Jordan on the finish. Jordan has it.
Phil Jackson over there, he knows that they have not solved that defensively. I talked earlier about that has to be solved with the 2 guys that are defending out high. If you're going to wait for the guy inside, much offense on the floor. This could be a very dangerous period of time for the Miami Heat.
Again, the Bulls go into Jordan. That means he's got 38 left in the third.
The team's third.
Create some.
Chicago to throw in. That foul was on Keith Askins. Jordan, a quick spin out and dunk.
Well, Alan Ogg has got to come across the lane.
There's Jordan against Smith. Sees the double team coming and just goes to the hoop.
The thing you can do is you got to maybe decide.
Foul, that's his second. the first on the Bulls in the last 2 minutes. Gets another. Jordan getting a rest. Craig Hodges is in. 42 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists for Michael. The Bulls in front by 14.
Dunk.
He has scored in all shapes and sizes tonight. Now it's Jordan at the controls. Good punch into Purdue.
Good.
I think the Chicago Bulls have gained some respect for them as well.
I don't know if that's
Because of the way that Michael Jordan and the Bulls have played in the second half, it could be bad news for Miami.
well. Very nicely, thank you.
Be sure to stay tuned.
Well, you don't see that very often. That's the hand checking foul. That's kind of a friendly warning from Daryl Garrettson. See the hand check? You see the hand on the hip there? That's not much of a foul, but he's impeding his progress, and he's just saying, hey, I'm not going to. I don't want to get back to this thing where I get 50 and the rest of the team gets, 30.
But you know what, Dick? He calls him.
Chicago Bulls are trying to set up. Look how they're way outside the three-point line, trying to create some easy baskets. Percent from three-point line, and they're building another one right next door, which he will fill. An interesting sidebar: Scottie Pippen has only taken 7 shots. Those were 2 obvious fouls that should have been called.
Chicago making a change. Horace Grant is back. Jordan guarded by Shaw.
And they're out drying it up right now.
Michael, 4 fouls on Jordan. Bobby Hansen coming in to replace it. And his club in front by 17.
But they got the right idea. Punch the ball inside or take the ball off the dribble and have a chance to maybe get some three-point plays. Or a huge
in the Devil's doorway. Then creature features all night long. Michael Jordan to Pippen. Talk about the Bulls and how relatively injury-free they have been. Not just Jordan looking inside. It's Grant. Now Jordan from the outside. And we're told that is the lowest offensive output by the Pistons in the play. Michael Jordan has 40. By Rice is short. Jordan throwing ahead to Grant. Now it's Jordan again coming up with a steal. Paxson to Jordan for the finish. 46.
I've been here 62 times. This is only one game. We played pretty darn well. I'm going to be talking to you guys about it when I get there.
He's shooting 2, however. John Sunbold on the foul. Jordan out of the game now. He will not get the triple-double. But he had a Michael Jordan-like night in getting the win for a new playoff career high with his second free throw. John Morton for 3. They've had a foul called.
Chicago personal foul 20 Bobby Hansen.
It's always a little struggle for Chicago, but thanks.
Chicago Bulls 113.
Rather lopsided, but it was a much closer game than that, especially so.